Next stop on the NRSL Advocare Truck Series brings us to Michigan Speedway, as we are here for the as we are here today for as the for 20 laps of action. Yeah, sorry I can't talk here today, but anyway, the championship battle is heating up here on this 2-mile racetrack here, as we are set for 20 laps of racing. And let's get to the starting line for today's running of the event. On the pole is Jonathan Sorlin, truck 17 in the GMSE Chevrolet. It's supposed to be at 160 miles per hour. Alongside of him will be Dylan Young and number 1, the Die Hard Racing Chevrolet. Row 2 has Kyle Lynch, number 75, in the Spears Manufacturing Chevrolet, and Cole Deaver, number 3, in the GM Goodwrench Chevrolet. Third row has John Arndt. He's truck number 09, the Zaxby's Chicken Ford, and beside him will be number 22, Johnny Gardner, the Miller Ford. Both of them have won a race this season. Then it's Benjamin Miles, number 23, the Toyota Certified Tundra. Beside him will be number 50, the Granger Ford of Rockingham winner, Cat Tellier. Next row down has Matt McIntyre, number 98, the Ray Bestis Brakes Ford. Beside him will be number 6, the Total Ford of Jordan Anderson. Next row down has number 7, the Texas winner, the Exiberius Ford of Joshua Sakuli. Next row beside him will be number 06, Paul Minnick, and the Ultra Wheels Ford. Then it's number 21, JT Bryant, in the Ortho Lawn and Garden Ford, and beside him will be Quentin Morton at Federated Auto Parts Ford, number 44. Next row down will be number 60, Michael Turner, in the Cat Rental Store Chevrolet, and beside him in the Super 8 Motels Ford, number 94. It is J.R. Tellier on the outside. Next row down, the winner at Daytona, the number 2 AMC Certified Ford of Zach Flickinger. Beside him will be Chelsea Bowles, number 29, the Team Mopar Dodge. Next row down has Dougie Shears, Super Shears, number 87, the Bell's Mobility Chevrolet. And number 15, the Liners Ford of Joshua Osborne. Next row down has number 20, Matt Haas, in the MBNA America Chevrolet. Beside him will be 28, Keith Batson, in the Napa United Ford. He won at Indianapolis on the short track over there. Next row down has Phil Parker, number 38, the Channel Lock Pliers Ford. And beside him will be number 59, the Kingsford Dodge of Zachary Fitzwater. Next row down has Levi McIntyre in the Exiberius SKF Ford, number 99. And beside him will be number 8, the GM Goodwrench Service Chevrolet of Ryan George. Next row down has the winner at Sonoma, Kev Shear, in the Quaker State Chevrolet truck 24. And he'll be flanked by William Brocken, number 25, the Budweiser Chevrolet. Next row down has Jesse Turner, the winner at Charlotte, in the Mission Uniforms and Linen Services Chevrolet. Beside him will be Jessica Shelton, number 4, the Team ASE Certified Ford. Next row down has Andrew Davis in number 14, the Milwaukee Ford, and beside him will be Seth Cole, the winner at the last race on tour at Watkins Glen. His truck number is 52, the AC Delco Chevrolet. Then it's Joshua Collard, number 43, the Dodge Dealers Dodge. And beside him will be Kyle Matthews, and number 5, the DuPont Chevrolet. Matthews was the winner at Milwaukee. Next row down has Charles Sanford, one of our in-truck cameras in today's event, in the Papa John Chevrolet, number 16. Flanking him outside will be Chris Dodd, the winner at Pocono, in the Pennzoil Chevrolet, number 18. And then starting shotgun on the field, number 86, the RC Cola Chevrolet, or RC Cola Dodge, of Alex Gray. Flanking him outside will be Nathan Hudson, and number 30, the Mopar Dodge. So if you'll get something for Green Flag Racing here, as they'll get the command to start the engines here in a second. Kids getting into it here in the Michigan Speedway here. You always gotta like it when the kids get the commands to fire the engines here at some of the races here, regardless of which motorsport it is. But we are about to get the Champion Spark Plug 200 underway here at Michigan Speedway. As we are set for 20 laps of action here, it's Jonathan Zorlin, number 17, on the pole for today's event. Beside him, Dylan Young in the Sears Die Hard Chevrolet. Pole speed over 160 miles per hour. This is the Michigan 1990 version we're using, by the way, the last version that worked so much when we had the Cup and Meliella weekend there in the first of the season. As the green flag waves and 20 laps of action here, and we are underway here at Michigan. Here we go. And already 3 wide action we're seeing right here. That's John Arndt going inside of both Johnny Gardner and Cole Deaver. Cole Deaver has another in-truck camera in today's event as well, along with Charles Samper. Backstretch and into the third turn to go. Here comes Kyle Lynch to the inside, going for the lead on Jonathan Zorlin. A pair of blue and white Chevrolets going out of here and throwing the four to John Arndt, the winner at California this season. And you can bet Arndt is going to try the same setup he won with at California this season. And of course, the California and Michigan tracks are a little bit different than we have at Michigan. The California track a little bit more wider and less banking. This track here, not as wide, but it's got more banking, 18 degrees in the turns, whereas California has only 14. As the number 23, Benjamin Miles goes inside, the only Toyota in the field. He's looking to get his first win of the season here. Matt McIntyre on the inside here. He's also looking for his first. Joshua Sakuli won the season at Texas as Sakuli pushes McIntyre to the lead. And by the way, for those of you watching for the first time, Matt McIntyre is no relation to Levi, by the way. 2 totally different individuals. As McIntyre does have the lead in this race now here as they come down the backstretch. The front row has kind of dropped back here, both Zorlin and Dylan Young. There is Zorlin getting passed now by Phil Parker in 38, along with the 99 of Levi McIntyre and the Exide Barris Ford. And whoa, Young shoved at the track by Johnny Gardner in 22 here as Cole Deaver goes to the inside lane. On board with Cole Deaver in number 3. And going into turn number 1, well, in the draft, these trucks hit 176 miles an hour into turn number 1. We'll see a whole lot faster speed there when we have the Pure Michigan 400 for the Castrol GTX Cup Series as they come down the backstretch here. This is a Cup truck doubleheader. Ryan George is up ahead, as well as Jessica Shelton, number 4. Dylan Young in number 1. 43, Joshua Collard. See how fast they go down the front stretch here. 175, 173 miles an hour. Here, Cole kind of backing off the throttle to try to keep from rear-ending Dylan Young's truck. And that last time by for Deaver, 173.6 miles per hour. And several trucks moving up through the field here. Here, Nathan Hudson, number 30. Seth Cohen, 52. Charles Sanford, 16. All making the inside lane work, and they're just about hitting 3 wide here. Ryan George, Matt McIntyre, and John Arndt both going 3 wide here. Shelton will come down and help Ryan George as they come down the front stretch here. George was clocked in 12th position the last time by. Now Shelton goes 3 wide underneath John Arndt and Benjamin Miles as they come down into turns 1 and 2 here. What this looks like, Talladega racing here at Michigan Speedway, and of course these trucks will be hitting Talladega later in the season as the season winds down to its conclusion. But right now it's Jesse Turner who leads the race in number 38 or 83 truck, excuse me. Fitzwater trying to keep him from leading the lap, and he does indeed here. Zachary Fitzwater now goes out in front in 59 here in the Kingsford Charcoal Dodge. One of 7 Dodges in the field here in in the Advocare Truck Series. They come down the front to down the first and second turns here. Dougie Shears goes to second. Third now, trying for third is Zach Flickinger, and he will take third from Chelsea Bowles in 29. And here comes JT Bryant following suit in number 21. The Ortho Lawn and Garden Ford as they go down to turn number 4 here. Now Flickinger and Shears go side by side, and it's going to be Flickinger leading the lap. And here comes Ryan George, number 8, and he's still got Shelton on the back bumper. 3 wide, about 3 rows deep as they come down the turns 1 and 2 again. And now Ryan George goes down the inside. He'll try for the lead here. The 8 and the 2. Ford versus Chevrolet as they go down the back stretch. Poetry in motion over 175 miles per hour here at Michigan Speedway. These trucks in the draft 15 miles an hour faster than what they qualified. They qualified at only, and I say only, 160 miles per hour. Shelton takes the lead on that lap with Joshua Collard right behind the Ford to 43. The Ford on the inside as well as the Dodge. And Chris Dodd, the winner at Pocono, is in that thrilling finish over there between he and Cole Deaver. He's making his way through the field here. Chris Dodd in the Pennzoil Chevrolet. Making its way through the field here. By the way, the Meliella, if you're wondering about the Meliella series, that series is off this weekend before the triple header at Bristol, Tennessee, where they're heading to next on the tour. The night race at Bristol triple header for trucks, Meliella, and Cup. Always very exciting when you got that happening here. Here comes Charles Sanford. He's in the middle of the track here. Nathan Hudson, who started this race dead last. He's making his way through the top 5 now as Andrew Davis has to lead, but not for long because here comes John Arndt in 09. He'll take the number 1 spot. And we're almost halfway home here at Michigan on the Champion Spark Plug 200. As it comes down off turn number 4, Hudson goes inside. Will he take the lead from John Arndt on that lap? Looks like... Ooh, that was close. No, he did not. Arndt led that lap. Charles Sanford will go to the inside now. Sanford making his way through the top 5. He's got the help from his buddy Kyle Matthews at number 5. On board with Charles Sanford. Sanford also in hot contention for the Casual GTX Cup Series Championship as well. In that series, as they come down through turns 3 and 4 here. Now it goes up on the back of Nathan Hudson's truck at number 30. And look at the closing rate these trucks take. They're coming off turn number 4. And Yoan Charles as he tries to take the lead on that lap. Does he lead that lap? Yes, he does, but just 0.03 of a second. Charles Sanford led the lap, and now we're down to just 9 laps to go in this event. And he's got Kyle Matthews behind him at number 5. And at the 25 right behind him, that's William Brock, along with Matt Haas, Joshua Osborne. They're all right behind. And also the 24, Kev Shearer, Matt McIntyre. The Indy winner, Keith Batson. And whoa, side by side, a pair of red Chevrolets going out of here. And boy, Osborne, a daring move, 3 wide. And he's got Cab Shearer right behind him in 24. So then turns to 1 and 2. Osborne takes the lead. Coming off turn number 2. And now Cab Shearer says, hey, this is when I want to join in. And he does join in that Quaker State Chevrolet car truck 24. Shearer was the winner down at the race down in Sonoma. His only win of the season, that coming on one of the road course races on the season, which they have run 2 of them, and they will run a 3rd late in the season at Heartland Park, Topeka. By the way, and of course that course that never been running any in our series, so this will be a first as well. That 2.1 mile multiple purpose facility in Topeka, Kansas, both a road course and a NHRA drag strip as well. In fact, they run on the drag strip on the front stretch, as a matter of fact. In the turn 3, Keith Batson out in front. A pair of Fords in the top 2 spots. Jordan Anderson, we haven't talked about him at all today in the 6th truck. He's going for 3rd position along with Paul Minnick in the 06. They come down the front stretch. Minnick gets shoved on the track by Cat Tellier. Now Dylan Young gets into it. And Kyle Matthews back into it in that 5 truck. He dumps Charles Sanford and decides, heck with it, I'm going on with it on my own. And he's back in the top 10, and here comes Cole Deaver in number 3. And we have a roof cam on Cole's truck. And look at him pull right up on the back bumper of Kyle Matthews. They got onto 3rd and 4th turns here. Paul Minnick throws the block. Minnick finds the inside lane, and I believe Dylan Young's going to try to take the lead on Cat Tellier's in the 50 truck as they come down for 5 laps to go. And that time by Dylan Young did lead the lap. And you can see by the speedometer right there on the telemetry on Deaver's truck, not even letting off the throttle. And the tachometer right down there below, not even 8,000 RPMs, about maybe 7,700 RPMs. And down to about 7,200 at that point. '75, maybe 7,600 RPMs in the turn number 1. Four laps to go, and it's Deaver now second behind Kyle Matthews in number 5. Matthews won at the Milwaukee Mile this season in the Truck Series. And Deaver goes up the track. Here comes Nathan Hudson in that Mopar Dodge. Through turns 3 and 4 they come here. Jesse Turner, he's not out of this yet. Neither is Johnny Gardner. In 22, Kyle Lynch behind number 5 as they come down number 75, I should say, excuse me. And here comes Johnny Gardner, 3 wide for the lead. A daring 3-wide move by Johnny Gardner. He'll take the number 1 spot for the moment because here comes Kyle Lynch in number 75, the winner down in Nashville. He'll take the win. He's got John Armour behind him. And again, 3 wide, 2 laps deep, and John Zonin will take the number 1 spot. Michael Turner's right behind him. 2 laps to go. Who's going to make the right move at the right time? It's going to be the big question at Michigan. Any of these trucks can pull this off. 3 wide again for the lead. Here comes Sakuli. Joshua Sakuli, number 7, goes to the front. Benjamin Miles right behind. And where did Jessica Shelton come from in number 4? She's in 3rd. J.R. Tellier's right behind. Bill Parker, he might pull off an upset if he can win this race. Off corner number 4, they come. The white flag waves. 1 more lap to go here at Michigan. Miles and Shelton dead lap to the white flag. Shelton led the lap. Can she hold on for the win? 3 wide for 2nd place. Here comes Phil Parker in 38. Phil Parker looking for his first Truck Series victory. So is Shelton. Backstretch now. Parker dives to the inside. Chelsea Bowles is right behind Twitter. She could be in the catbird. See if the way things have been going. Parker takes the lead. Here comes Chelsea Bowles in 29. Off corner number 4 they come. Here comes Bowles. But Parker, here they come on the 4th turn. Side by side to the lead. Bowles is ahead. Chelsea Bowles wins at Michigan. Chelsea Bowles in 29 makes the move just at the right time to rob Phil Parker of his first Truck Series win. Unbelievable. The Mopar Dodge truck number 29 takes the win at Michigan. Caution-free, averaging 173.387. A tremendous finish here in the Champion Spark Plug. 223 thousandths of a second was the margin of victory. Tremendous race here. So 18 races are in the books in the Advocare Truck Series. Excuse me. Chelsea Bowles wins the race. Phil Parker comes home second. Third will be Jordan Anderson. Jessica Shelton ends up finishing fourth, matching her truck number. Seth Cole comes home in fifth. A great finish for Seth Cole. Ryan George sixth. J.R. Tellier seventh. Eighth was Zachary Fitzwater. Joshua Sakuli ninth. And Jesse Turner ends up finishing in 10th position. A great day for all of those drivers here. And boy, lead change after lead change. I tell you what, if the truck race was that way, this could be a foresight of what the Cup Series has to offer in the Pure Michigan 400. That is going to be one heck of a race. Here, Benjamin Miles finishes 11th. 12th will be Michael Turner. 13th, Cole Deaver. 14th will be Kyle Lynch. Paul Minnick, 15th. 16th will be Jonathan Zorlin. Zach Flickinger, 17th. 18th, Johnny Gardner. 19th will be Quentin Moore. 20th position will go to Kyle Matthews. 21st, Nathan Hudson. Dougie Shears, 22nd. 23rd, Dylan Young. Joshua Collard, 24th. Kat Tellier, 25th. 26th position will be Andrew Davis. 27th will be Keith Batson. 28th, Alex Gray. 29th, Levi McIntyre. And 30th will go to JT Bryant. The rest of the finishers: Chris Dodd, Matt McIntyre, Charles Sanford, Joshua Osborne, John Arndt, Kev